that works. But I also want to say that in April, I'm on the front cover of 2 major magazines. First time in my entire career that I've been on the front cover of major fashion magazines and
Playboy.
And I wish it was. I wish they would take this older woman in. Because people telling me that I'm just absolutely glamorous, beautiful, sexy, and all of that stuff. Tell Playboy to give me that 7-figure check. Let's get some naked pictures
Take
going.
it off. Take it all off.
Like. So y'all know I ain't doing that. Y'all know I'm so sick.
Thank you, Sylvia.
Broken.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
yeah.
queen of impressions, Sylvia Traymore. God bless you, Sylvia.
Thank you.
All
Okay,
right.
guys and ladies.
All right. Now we're going to turn the topic over to the young lady who knows all about sex, T. Gray. So you've heard all this discussion. What do you think? You done had a time to analyze what we're talking about. What do you think?
So I think a lot of the problem with men's and women's relationships is communication. Again, I do focus on sex. So
Why sex?
That's my favorite subject.
Okay.
That's my favorite subject. I've been able to advise people and see that their relationships flourish and help people get their sex lives back on track. So might as well put my passions.
So
to
how
it.
do they get it back on track?
Well, first you got to figure out what's wrong. First you got to figure out
Well,
what's
that's what I
wrong.
was just
You
talking
gotta
about.
figure out, because everybody's different.
Well, once you go, people race to it. They
Right.
race to their bed, get their little orgasm, and then they back off.
But see, that's the problem. It shouldn't be a race. Slow and steady is what wins.
Right.
So you first have to communicate. And if you and your partner aren't open and honest with each other
Right.
about who you are sexually, a lot of people go into the bedroom and they not being themselves. They're being whatever image I want to put to you, whatever I want you to think I am, when really I'm a stone cold freak. And they're not letting that out.
Okay.
Or a lot of times what happens is people forget the type of freak that they are. And I could have been.
What do you call a freak? Anal sex and
That's normal.
licking fingers.
That's normal.
I mean,
That's normal.
I mean,
but
how-
sometimes people lose sight of who they are.
Right.
Is the point that I'm trying to make. And if you don't have the communication, if you don't talk to your partner about what you really want, who you really are, how you expect things to operate in the bedroom, and really bring those things full circle, you're missing a big piece. And the problem with relationships is not that many things that break up big relationships. Money is big. Other people
Right.
is big. Sex is big.
but one thing you didn't say, stamina. Because that's the most important part.
It is very
In the
important.
bed is stamina.
It is very important.
Am I saying something wrong?
No.
No.
You can start
It is very
off like
important.
you're gonna last all day, but it's stamina.
Yeah, you got it.
Well,
But what difference does it make if you can last if it's not good?
Oh, it
I
becomes
don't
good
want
if you can last.
don't want an hour worth of bad sex. I'd rather you give me 20 minutes worth of great sex.
But how do you know that? Well,
Again, that's where that communication piece comes in. If you don't tell your partner, hey, I want you to suck my toe and put your finger in my butt at the same time, then you're not getting what you want. And if you don't tell that, you're missing. You're missing out on a lot.
well, I tell you, I haven't had a problem sexually because I found myself to be asexual. So I usually get a mirror and sit in front of my bed and a nice bottle of oil, and I found myself to be very pleasing to myself. by myself.
And I'm gonna tell you why.
And I
Because you
kiss
know
myself
exactly
and I
what you
congratulate
want.
myself.
You
And I-
know exactly what you want.
And you
when
I take
you
myself
finish,
out
you
and have
probably
a
tuck
meal.
yourself in real nice and everything.
the problem, he don't need no stamina for that. He can back off. He can back off any time.
And there's no judge. I'm just the one that says thank you.
What about you, Leon?
Thank you very much.
I respect Andy. Like, you know, can't nobody do you like you
Like
do.
you
I ain't did me like that in a long time. I tell you that. I thought something was wrong when I did. I did that one time. I thought something was wrong. I had to go to counseling.
That did me like that this morning. I'm sorry, I ain't gonna lie.
You
I wash my
had a
hands.
great
I
one.
wash my hands. Yes,
Thank
sir.
you to
Right.
everybody who gets their nut off before they go to work.
Right on, right on.
Oh, it's very tiresome. A damn orgasm. You ever had an orgasm and you think that you're gonna move around, and all of a sudden, like an hour later, it just hits you,
Yes.
and you tired.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I don't see how people can
That's the
screw in the
roll
morning
back through
time.
you after.
Oh
a
man, that's
while.
I got a whole joke about morning sex. That's
really?
that's my best way to start your day. I'm sorry, but you know.
I got a whole just a joke about late night screwing
It is.
and getting at least 8 hours of
Yeah,
sleep.
that's okay. That makes sense. That's
Start at 11, stop at 1, wake up at 8, Good to go.
There it is.
A lot of times, and I agree with what the lady said about the relationship and communications.
You gotta have
And
that.
if you
Gotta
don't
have
communicate, you're going to have a problem.
Yeah.
And I get that. I think I haven't had a problem. My last date, we communicated quite well. And I think she signaled me everything was over because I met her at Gallaudet, and I found that women who can't talk are the best lovers. They just keep beating on and she beat on the bed so much. I was so happy.
Not touching that one. That's a
Right now,
3
I'm
knocks mean you
working
got there. 4
on-
knocks you mean you're coming.
I'm working on a video on what do men want in the
Gotta hold up a safe word.
bedroom, and so many of the men said silent.
That's the girls
So
from
many of the men
Gallaudet.
said silent.
They're the
It's
best.
crazy.
They're the best. They're the best girls I've ever seen. And they're very easy to please. There are no complaints afterwards. That's right.
Well, I mean, I believe that making love, you should have a bottle of wine. I think it's better with some type of warm me up.
You know what though? I like to have some good sober sex with you first. You know what I mean? Like at least 2-3 times. Let me know it's not fluke.
Right.
Let me know it's not all under the influence, and then we can have all the drinks and/or other substances after. But let me make sure sober that is good. You in the clear mind.
Well,
I'm
that's
in
the
the clear
problem.
mind.
When a person says slow down, when I look at you and say, T, slow down. Slow down, T.
Oh no.
About, baby, you going to be mad at me. I told you to slow
Get that
down,
first one off
T.
before you get there. Okay, how about that? Get that first one off before she come over, and you be all right.
Tell me something. Is it embarrassing when a man making love to you before his semen is about to come for him to stop so he can let the semen just relax itself?
No, that's not embarrassing. If it's going to add on to my my quantity of pleasure, no.
But that's one of my
No,
moves.
not at all.
It's about to come and I'll
Like
stop
it's
it. And she'll say, what's wrong? I said, I'm thinking about something. I'm coming back, baby. I'm coming back. I'm coming back like a lion out of a cage. But give me a minute. Let me think.
There's nothing wrong with needing to regroup. There's nothing wrong with needing to regroup. Just make sure when you get back in there, you tear it up when you get back in there.
You feel like you know all of it. You sound very experienced.
I'm okay.
Perfect answer.
She made me get quiet. But see, this is the only lady in the studio, so all the men looking at her. Turn
I
off the
can't
lights
tell all my
and
secrets.
light a candle.
But I will say that I enjoy sex, and I enjoy all aspects of it. And yes, I've been with men. Yes, I've been with women. And
Whoa.
And I'm okay with me
You talking-
sexually.
you
I'm
talk-
super secure with me
So
sexually.
how is it with a woman?
It's great. A lot of fun. A lot of fun.
But what is
Men
the-
can learn so much from women. This is just
Chris,
a.
I have to ask a
I gotta
question.
give this public service
Chris,
announcement.
Actually, yeah, I wanna hear this. I wanna
I
hear
know what it is. I know what it feels like to be.
Leon is like, oh, wait a minute, let me make sure this lady.
Let me
learn right
now to be with a female, but I just want to know because I mean, a lot of men say, "Wow, that's a real nasty freak," but it's like a young lady using a dildo or some type of sex toy. I think it's very disrespectful to a man because he got the real deal, but now she's got the fake.
Well, let me tell you, personally, I did not like having a woman with a strap on.
Right.
If I wanted a woman, I want a woman. I want the breast, I want the ass, I want the pussy. If I want a man, that's what I want.
Right.
So not everybody is like that, though.
I-
Plenty
and-
of women love
and
the
I
strap
tell you,
on, and
I-
it feels great to them.
I appreciate that as a woman for you to say that. And I think it's even better when you have a man with a dick and a strap on.
2 for
Then
1.
it's double your pleasure.
$2 for $1.
That's a real man.
And by the way, that was a question mark asylum who opened the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Little double penetration.
Stop.
I want to let people know that it was question mark because he's 2 for $1. 2 for $1. 2 for $1.
That's, I wanted to